Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to Giants franchise as we get ready for Week 14 in Baltimore, coming off a loss to the Seahawks. We didn't play very well. Actually, we played terrible last week. Let's just call it what it is. And I haven't played Madden in a couple days, so we'll see how this goes. We got to bounce back with a win in Baltimore, but first we're going to have Scott Hansen give us a weekly recap. Take it away, Scott.
Separation Sunday. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 13. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Sam Darnold. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is Devon Achane. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Dolphins come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Zach Wilson hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Steelers find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
And there you have it from Scott Hansen. It's game time. Let's beat the Ravens. That's all we can really do. Coming off a loss, we got to bounce back with a big win this week. We're going to hop right into it in Baltimore. It's going to be a tough game. We got to stop Lamar Jackson, which running quarterbacks have murdered us in this series. So I'm not sure how we're going to do it yet, but we're going to figure it out as we go. Here come the Ravens onto the field. Or the Raven, I guess. Not the Ravens, but the mascot. Here's the Ravens. Heading out. And there's us. We're 9-3 on the season. Having a good year. I mean, I don't know. I like to be undefeated, but I don't know if it's possible. So here we go. We're going to get the ball to start here. Tyler Luke, now in his 2nd year out of Arizona, is going to kick it away. And Marcus Beckham, the rookie, is going to return it to start the game here. He's going to cut left. Beckham with room. Beckham cuts it up, and he'll start us on the 36 with a great return. And here comes Jackson Dart heading out. 27 touchdowns, 11 picks. I'd like that interception number to come down. I'd also like the completion percentage to come up at some point, but we're progressing him. It's a work in progress every week. And here we go. We're going to start with a handoff to Scadaboo downhill running, and he's got a first down to start the game. 15 yards on his first touch. And Scadaboo looking good early here. 1st and 10. In the eye now. Neighbors split left. And we're going to play him as more of the X instead of just being a pure slot receiver now. I want to try to get creative with how we can use him and Shakir. Scadaboo had a rough week a week ago. 11 for 68, no touchdowns. They get a couple catches, but we're really looking to establish a run here early as Dart's going to be in the gun. And we're going right back to Scadaboo, who cuts it. Look at that burst. Look at him break the tackle and get the first. 3 for 28 for Scadaboo to start here. Beautifully done. 1st and 10 Giants. And we might see some Krosky merit here as Khalil Shakir is going to motion. We're going to give to Scadaboo. Cut left. Another good downhill run. He'll get 8. 2nd and 2 now. We have yet to throw the ball. We might try a little RPO here. Krosky Merritt into the game. Dart in the gun. Quick throw left for Kamante Turpin. Nice block by Neighbors. 1st down. Shakir, we need a better block there. And here we go. 1st and 10. Dart in the gun. Looking to throw it. Left Shakir. Catch is made. And a 5-yard gain for Khalil Shakir there. All right. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Dart under center. I formation behind him. And Daniel Bellinger is going to go in motion. We're going to turn in hand to Scadaboo, who cuts it up. He'll get 4. 3rd and 1. He's got 5 carries on this drive already. 3rd and 1 here. Dart in the gun. And looking to throw underneath. What just happened? Okay, we got the first. I don't know why Neighbors did that, but first down, Malik Neighbors moves the chains. First and goal here. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Back to Neighbors. Catch is made. Bounces off a tackle. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Malik Neighbors. I don't know how he got in there, but it was a sick effort. In for the score. Malik Neighbors just bounced off a couple tacklers. Fell into the end zone, and he gets another touchdown this season. Extra point by Will Lutz is right down the middle. 7-0 Giants. Great start for us there. 9 plays, 63 yards. Ran it well. Set up the pass plays. Jackson Dart hits Malik Neighbors for an easy touchdown pass. And that's a much better start than we had last week. It's going to be returned by Claxton, maybe? And tackled by Tyler Newbin. First and 10 as Lamar Jackson heads out. And having a good year. Kind of low numbers. 11 touchdowns, 3 picks. 58% completion percentage is pretty brutal. But, I mean, other than that, I'd say it's been a decent year. 11 touchdowns and 3 picks. Seems like a very run-heavy approach, which is what the Ravens are in real life. So it makes sense as Henry's going to get the first carry. Stiff arms a guy. Tackled by Micah McFadden, but not before he's got a first down run. All right. I mean, you know the Ravens are going to run the football. That's kind of their bread and butter. As here they go back to Henry and another giant gain, and King Henry's going to take it for a touchdown. All right. That was brutal by us. As here's the extra point by Tyler Loop. Extra point's good, 7-7. They just pretty much did whatever they wanted. Derrick Henry, 2 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown already. All right, here's the kick from Loop. It'll be returned by Turpin this time. He'll cut it right. I tried to get over to that gap. Gets it to the 27. That's where we'll start. First and 10. And here we go. Dart will be in the pistol. We're going to hand it left to Scadaboo, who's going to lose 4. Second and 14. I mean, 32 just came through free. No one even looked at him. Here we go. Second and 14. Snap to Dart, looking to throw. Down the seam for Neighbors. Hauls it in, Malik Neighbors. Huge gain to the 43 with a first down. Beautiful ball by Dart there. First and 10. Great throw. And we're going to fake to Scadaboo here on first down. Dart's going to try to run, and he's going to get something out of this. About 9 or 8 yards. Goes out of bounds, gets hit. Don't love that. But second and 2. Could be a good time to take a shot. They got too deep. We're just going to run it. Scadaboo gets the carry. Cuts it right. First down carry. Cam Scadaboo still up. Gets to the 31. First and 10. All right. First and 10 here. Dart in the gun. Let's do this. My bad. I couldn't process. Second and 14. That was terrible by me. Let's do this. Second and 14. Dart in the gun. This is kind of the Khalil Shakir special in real life. See, it's zone, so. Snap. It's not zone. What? Shakir caught it. He lost 3. What? Why did he not motion with? That's weird. Okay. Third and 17. I guess they were bluffing on the right. I don't know. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Looks to throw. Neighbors is wide open down the seam. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Malik Neighbors. His second of the game. I don't know what the coverage was, but it was a blowing coverage. Neighbors was wide open. Dart hit him. Easy walk-in touchdown. Great throw by Dart. And Lutz extra point is going to be good to make it 14-7. Giants lead the Ravens. Great drive. We got to stop them now. And there we go. Will Lutz will run up and boot it away. And it'll be returned by, I want to say his name's Claxton. Up the middle. Thibodeau on the tackle, the 29, and that's where Lamar and company will take over. First and 10. We might want to stop the run, just a thought this time around. So here we go. Jackson in the gun. Split backfield. Series lighting up for some reason. Running left. Henry cuts it up, and we get the tackle. Still got 3 yards. I mean, I felt like it should have been less than that, but it is Derrick Henry. He's pretty good at football. Here we go. Lamar in the gun. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Tackle made. 3rd and 1. That'll be the last play of the first quarter. We lead 14-7 here as we take it to the second. Need to stop here. Got to stop the run. Offense has looked really good. Passing's been phenomenal. And here we go. I didn't even think they're going to sneak it, aren't they? Lamar takes the snap and gets the first. All right. 1st and 10. I don't love sitting in cover 2 against this offense. Snap, looks to throw. It is a pass. And Rashad Bateman will get 6th. 2nd and 4. Tyler Nubin already has 3 tackles. Dang. There we go. And Jackson will keep it running left. Paulson Adebo's there. Jackson slides 3rd and inches. They're going to mark him short of the yard to gain. Karake's out here throwing punches. And Jackson under center gets the first. They sneak it again. All right. And here we go. Lamar under center, offset eye, handing it right. I don't know where Dexter Lawrence is going, but it's a gain of 8. What do you... Like, why was he running with them down the line? Wow. All right. Snap, Lamar looks to throw, and he's sacked. Micah McFadden gets home. Huge play. We needed it, and we got it from Micah McFadden. 3rd and 8. They're finally behind the sticks. And, all right, sim pressure 3 could work here. I don't know if I love it. I don't know if I love it. I'm not loving it. Lamar takes the snap. Back to throw. Whips it out left. Make the play. He's short. 4th and 2. Probably going to go for it. Yeah. All right. 4th and 2. Lamar in like a pistol set here. Takes the snap. Run up the middle. Henry's going to fall forward for it. 1st down. Man. They're just moving it down the field right now. Easy conversion there on 4th down. And looking to throw left for Andrews. Tackles made. 2nd and 3. All right. In a full house backfield, Claxton, turns out he's their backup running back. And Lamar is switching things up. Takes the snap. Quick throw, Micah McFadden. Probably could have picked it if he would have been looking, but it's a 1st and 10 at the 15 now. All right. Here we go. Snap. Running right with Henry. Drew Phillips with a tremendous play against the run. 2nd and 7. Now, that was a beautiful play by Drew Phillips. And Lamar in the gun. Henry the back. Snap. They're going to keep it with Lamar running left. Going for the end zone. Huge hit. But he was in the end zone, they're saying. All right. It'll be 14-14. That was a very methodical drive by the Ravens. And the extra point is good. 14 all here in Baltimore. 14 plays. Took 5 minutes. Man. Tyler Loop's going to run up and boot it away. And Marcus Beckham will return it. Cutting right. Yeah, there's really nowhere to go. We'll start in the 23, 1st and 10. And Neighbors heading out. He's got 1,500 yards, 18 touchdowns on the season already. That's close to the... I think the record's 18 or 19, so he's already close to that. So here we go. Dart under center. Scatterboo the back. Why is Siri keep lighting up? Snap. We're going to give to Scatterboo. Nice block by Shakir. Scatterboo downhill. 1st down run. Good start to this drive. Would probably lead us to the 2-minute warning here. It will. Oh, they ticked an extra second off. Home field clock right there. 1st and 10. Dart in the gun. Scatterboo the back. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Shakir's got one-on-one. Incomplete. Why not give him a shot there? 2nd and 10 now. Dart in the gun. Let's do this. We'll just have Neighbors go. Snap. Play fake to Scatterboo. Hit as he throws, looking for Theo Johnson. Couldn't get it there. Pressure was too good. 3rd and 10. Dart in the gun again. Takes the snap, looking to throw it. Middle for Scattaboo, incomplete. Ball had to come out. 4th and 10, and we got a punt. 3 and out, couldn't get anything going. Jamie Gillen on, and he will punt it away. Back to the Ravens. And it's going to be returned by Claxton. Oh, does a front flip. Nice tackle by Johnson Jr. 1st and 10 Ravens. That was crazy. King Henry back out there. He has dominated us today. We need to do something on defense here. Lamar in the gun, takes the snap. Out to the right flat. Huge hit by Tyler Nubin. 2nd and 2. All right. They're just going to run the clock down for some reason. Lamar in the gun. Takes the snap. Quick throw left. I'm not sure why they would run. Okay, whatever. Here we go. 1st and 10 Ravens. And Lamar in the gun. Baltimore's done. It's a run with Lamar. And big hit. It'll be a gain of 6. Timeout Ravens. And quads left here for the Ravens. All right. Empty set for Lamar. Looking to throw. It's a screen. No, it's not. Totally kidding. Bateman with a huge gain, goes out of bounds, 1st down, flips the field to the 26. Oh, jeez. And here we go. Lamar in the gun, takes the snap. Outright catch by Henry. Tackled at the 4. We're going to use the timeout. Jeez. I mean, they're just doing whatever they want to us right now. This is brutal. And looking to throw left. Touchdown, Mark Andrews. Wow. I mean, they're doing whatever they want. They get the ball at a half. The defense just... I don't know. I don't know what to do about this defense. It's been one of the worst in the league all year. And, I mean, I feel like we have the talent to where we should be good, but the execution has been horrible. And I mean, does that come down to like coaching? Probably, right? But like, I don't know. We got to figure out how to fix it, but we got to try to get points here before the half. Dart's gonna throw to Turpin. We're gonna use a timeout. All right, 2nd and 3. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Looking left for Jahan Dotson, who just doesn't even try to make a play on the ball. Easily could have been caught. And now the Ravens have a chance to score before half. Looking to throw. Here's Jackson, checks down to Henry. Tackle made, timeout Ravens. All right, wow. Lamar in the gun, takes the snap, middle catch, that's going to end the half. We're going to trail 21-14 at the end of the 1st half. We played awful. Let's send it to Scott Hansen in the studio.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Teams jockeying for position. Let's get after it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He only had a couple of catches in this game, but what a big one here. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And this is Cam Ward. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Titans lead by a touchdown, 10-3 the halftime score. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And look out. It's the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the first half. The Dolphins lead it by 2 at the half. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
And there you have it from Scott Hansen. We got to figure something out on defense. And then we need Jahan Dotson to just put his hands up. Neighbors of the huge first half. Dart, I mean, that pick wasn't really his fault, honestly. It was a pretty good throw. We just got to find the ball and catch it if you're Jahan Dotson in that spot. I don't know what else to say about that. It's very frustrating. But Will Lutz is going to kick it. Second half is underway. Here we go. We got to bounce back. We got to stop Derrick Henry. We got to stop the Ravens just in general. And tackles made at the 34. It's not a great start. 1st and 10 Ravens. Here we go. They're in the pro set. Lamar under center. They're going to hand to the fullback who gets 6. I mean, they're out here running freaking high school football plays. Offset eyes and freaking pro sets from like the old West Coast offense. And Lamar's going to keep it. There's a good play for us. Cordell Flott went flying in. And it'll be 3rd and 8. We need a big 3rd down stand here out of half for this defense. Lamar in the gun. And he's going to take the snap and look to throw. Why is that so open? Mark Andrews 1st down. Wow. Here we go. Lamar in the gun. Takes the snap. Left. It didn't give me a pick animation. I saw it all the way. 2nd and 2 rather. Unbelievable. There we go. Lamar in the gun. Play fake. Quick throw. Zay Flowers. 1st and goal on the 10. All right. 1 stop, boys. Us are freaking pro set again here. Looking to throw. Throwing right. Wow. Touchdown, Mark Andrews. I mean, Newman was in position. He just forgot he can pick the ball off. Extra points good by Tyler Loop. 28-14 Ravens. We are hitting our rough stretch of the season right now. Or we're just playing like garbage. I mean, really defensively, but our offense hasn't been a ton better. As Turpin's going to return it to the 27. That's where we'll start. 1st and 10. And here comes the offense. I mean, all right. Here we go, boys. Let's lock it in. Let's get it going. 1st and 10. Dart under center. We're just going to dive this. And he's going to turn and give it. Our whole offensive line just got destroyed. 2nd and 9. Dart in the gun here. Looking to throw it. Our offensive line is just awful. Who is 62? That's the rookie, right? He's been god-awful today. They're double-teaming Neighbors. I might still throw it to him because I just don't care anymore. I mean, we had Turpin. Dart just doesn't have time to throw. I saw it, but... And yes, we're going. I don't care. 4th and 9. We can't stop them anyway. We might as well leave the offense out there on the field. See what happens. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Middle. Neighbors. Catch. Short of the guard to gain. Turnover on downs. I thought that route was going to be a little deeper than it was. That's my fault. Snap. Keeper for Lamar. We need a turnover. 2nd inches. We need something. Here we go. In the pistol is Lamar. Takes the snap. Run up the middle. Henry gets the 1st to the 22. All right. Lamar in the gun, takes the snap, and big hit, but first down. Derrick Henry hits 100 yards in a day. We're just sending 8. F it. What do we got to lose? Lamar in the gun. And looking to throw it. Yeah, he had options. Touchdown, Ravens. And the route is on. Back-to-back weeks, we just haven't had a defense. Extra point is good. 35-14. Offense hasn't been very good either, so it was the start, but our offensive line has just progressively, as games have went on, have just gotten worse and worse every week. We are playing good teams, but it's like, I mean, we got to block somebody. Turpin's going to return it, cuts it up, gets it to the 27. That's where we'll start. 1st and 10. Here we go. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Left. Neighbors on the catch. And gain of 8. All right. 2nd and 2. And we're going to give to Scatterboo running downhill. Nice block. Scatterboo into the open field. Scatterboo with a one guy to beat. He's not going to do it, but he's going to get a huge gain. He goes over 100 on the day. 1st and 10. And Dart in the gun here. Takes the snap. Hit as he throws. There's just literally nothing is even remotely open there. All right, this is just tough. Snap to Dart, looking to throw. Looking for Neighbors. Catches made, breaks a tackle, but only gets 4. 3rd and 6. In the hurry up. Here we go. And looking to throw it. Underneath, it's Jahan Dotson. Gets annihilated, but 1st and 10. Here we go, here we go. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. What the F was that? When it rains, it frickin' pours. I don't know what the hell that was. That was just supposed to be a little flip to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Instead, Jackson Dart. Where the hell did our team... Instead, Jackson Dart just decided he was going to throw that thing 48 yards in the air over the head of him. And Jesus, this team. Lamar will motion to tight end. Play fake to Henry. Check down. 2nd and 5. We're going to start pulling people. I'm so sick of watching this team just not do anything. Give me Jay Carpenter in the game. Snap. Keeper running right. Cordell Fott actually has played pretty decent today. 3rd and 10. Yeah, it's just... Snap. Looking to throw it. Lamar taking a deep shot for Zay Flowers. Incomplete off his hands. 4th and 10. We got to stop. Punt team on. Mitch Wisnowski will punt. And Turpin back to return. Get that block, Dane Belton. Atta boy. Turpin will cut it up. Turpin with room. Turpin down the sideline. We needed a quick score, and we're going to get one from Cavante Turpin. There's one. Touchdown Giants. Turpin with the punt return. We needed one, and we got it. Huge return by Cavante Turpin there. We needed that one. And it was at the end of the quarter. Pretty much an untimed down. Extra point by Lutz is good. 35-21. That was huge play for us here going into the 4th quarter. We needed that, and we got it. Will Lutz is going to boot it away. Back to the Ravens. And it'll be returned and tackled by Isaiah Simmons at the 24. All right. Let's get a stop, boys. In the gun is Lamar. Henry the back. And receiver in motion is Bateman. They're going to hand to Henry, and a nice play there by Tyler Newbin. We're going to see who wants to play on this defense. Tyler Newbin's been solid. other than getting absolutely mossed by Mark Andrews in the end zone, but we're not going to talk about that. Snap, RPO, throw out left. Jay Carpenter, the rookie's there. Can he make the play? He can. 3rd and 7. Big 3rd down here. And here we go. Big 3rd and 7. Lamar in the gun. I don't love Paulson Adebo being in a matchup on Derrick Henry, but they're going to take a shot at Trey Hawkins, who knocks it away. Good coverage by Hawkins on Bateman. They got a punt again. 4th and 7. Turpin's back to return. We saw what he did last time. Wisnowski on. Will they punt it to him? They will. It's a straight punt down the middle. Turn to get that block. And Turpin's going to return. Turpin left. Turpin is electric in the return game, man. Here comes the offense. Neighbors has 100, but we got to do something here. Dart in the gun. I mean, all they're running is cover 2 shell, but they get such good pressure from their front 4. We just can't do much against it. We're going to throw for Neighbors. He's going to make the catch, break the first tackle. 1st down at the 40. We're in the hurry up here. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Theo Johnson drops it. Hit him in the hands. He just couldn't hold on. 2nd and 10. Dart in the gun. We're going to slant Neighbors. Scatterboo in motion. Snap to Dart. Sacked. Awesome. 3rd and 18. Let's do this. Dart in the gun. Theo Johnson in motion. Player is offsides. We kind of got a free play. Throwing left. Turpin's open. Turpin with the catch. Turpin down the sideline out at the 3. Let's go. Great throw by Dart. We're obviously going to decline that. It'll be 1st and goal on the 3. Huge play there. Why is it? Oh, it was over 2. Got it. Dart under center. Scatterboo the back. We're going to give to Scatterboo. He's trying to bounce off tacklers. Can't do it. 2nd and goal on the 4. And here we go. 2 tight ends. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Left. Batted at the line. 3rd and goal. Okay, we got 2 plays at it here. I like an RPO on the goal line. 3rd and goal. Dart in the gun. And quick throw out left. Shakir in for the score. Touchdown. Khalil Shakir. We're not doing that stupid analytic stuff. We're going to go for 1. Make it a 7-point game. And then we'll go for 2 if we want to try to win it. If we can get another possession. As Lutz is going to put the extra point through. 35-28. Great drive there. Well executed. Khalil Shakir caps it off with a touchdown catch on the RPO. And it's 35-28. We got a shot. Here's the kick from Lutz. And it'll be returned. And huge hit at the 25. That's where the Ravens will start. 1st and 10. Hoping for a fumble. Didn't get it. 1st and 10 Ravens. Lamar in the gun. And tight end in motion. They're going to play fake. Flip it out right. Harris makes a tackle in the open field. 2nd and 9. All right. 2nd and 9 here. Let's do this. Lamar in the gun. Takes the snap. Underneath throw. Instant tackle by Drew Phillips. And a huge 3rd down here. What are my audibles? Let's do this. Lamar in the gun. Takes the snap. Throwing what just... I don't know what Drew Phillips just did, but it's going to be a touchdown for Zay Flowers. He was like in position, but then he just moved out of the way. And extra point is good. Almost blocked, but good. 42-28. All right. We'll get the ball back. I mean, we're not out of it, but here's the kick. Turpin, who's been huge in this game, is going to get the return. He'll cut it to the right and breaks the tackle, gets it to the 30. That's where we'll start. 1st and 10. All right. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Firing it in there for Theo Johnson. Gain of 3. I mean, there's nothing really open there. do this, I guess. Hurry up. And Turpin in motion. Pump fake on the screen. We're actually just going to throw it out to him. Turpin cutting it up. 3rd and 1 in the hurry up. And Dart in the gun here. Snap and hand to Scattaboo downhill. Bounces off a tackle. 1st down to the 43. Cam Scattaboo in the hurry up. And Dart back to throw it. Throw in left for Theo Johnson. Breaks out of a tackle. Theo Johnson down the sideline. He's going to get out at the 6. Huge run after catch for Theo Johnson. 1st and goal on the 6 now. Dart in the gun. We got to snap. And Scattaboo bounces off the tackle, but nowhere to go. Loses the yard. Here we go. 2nd and goal. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Left. Neighbors wide open. His 3rd score of the game. All right. Needed it. We got it. No, we're not going for 2. And we'll run the extra point team out there. That analytics thing is stupid. Extra point by Lutz is good. 42-35. We're going to try an onside kick. F it. We'll go speed. Onside kick attempt here by Will Lutz. And here's the kick. We got it! Dave Belton got... No, we didn't. What? How did Belton not get it? No, I thought we had it. So close. All right. Lamar in the gun. We need a negative play for them here on 1st down. And they're going to motion a tight end to the right. We're run committing, so... It is a run, and we got the negative play we needed. 2-minute warning. Big 2nd and 3rd down here, obviously. But we need these plays to be huge for us. They're running that near slot play again. And Lamar under center. Takes the snap. Looks to throw it left. Catch. Timeout. All right. I didn't mean to call double safety. Go. I will 0 blitz, though. I have no regrets. Live and die with it. Snap, looking to throw. It's a screen. Out left. Bennett almost picked, but we're going to get the ball back. 4th and 10 on the 44. They're going to punt. And beautifully done. Wisnowski on. He will punt it away. No shortage of scoring, and that is an absolute fly ball to Cavante Turpin. He'll catch it at the 21, and that's where we'll start. 1st and 10. Here we go. Dart in the gun. Got a chance to play hero here. Takes the snap. Throw in left for Neighbors. Swat it away. All right. 2nd and 10 now on the 21. We need to double team him. Snap. Scattaboo cuts it up. He'll get 8. 3rd and 2 in the hurry up. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Left. Neighbors catch. 1st down and a lot of room. Out of bounds. 1st and 10. His 10th catch of the game. Neighbors has, as always, been phenomenal today. 1st and 10. Dart back to throw. Underneath. Theo Johnson on the grab this time. He's going to hurt a lot of bounds. 1st down at the 42. All right. 1st and 10. Dart back to throw. Out to the flat for Scattaboo. Catch is made. Going out of bounds. Has another 1st to the 31. Beautifully done there. Just take what they're giving you right now. And looking to throw it again underneath. Shakir this time cuts it up. He's got room to run after the catch. 1st down. Dart goes over 300 on that one. 1st and 10 here. Dart in the gun. Snap, back to throw, left, Shakir again, breaks out of another tackle, goes out of bounds, and an injury timeout. He went out of bounds. Okay, I was going to say, it shouldn't count against us. Not that we want to see John Runyon hurt, I'm just saying, like, shouldn't count against us in that spot. 1st and goal here, Krosky Merritt the back. Let's just do this. Snap, quick throw, Shakir on the grab, goes out of bounds. 2nd and goal now on the 2. All right. 2nd and goal on the 2. Let's do this. Snap, looking to throw. Middle, couldn't get it to Neighbors. He's wide open. 3rd and goal on the 2 now. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Dart in the gun. Quick throw. Neighbors catch. In for the score. Touchdown, Malik Neighbors. He gets in. How are we feeling? We're sending it. We're going for 2. Dart out there. He's under center. Takes the snap. Quick throw. Shakir's open. Holds on. The 2 points good. We take a 1-point lead with 1:01 remaining. Jackson Dart gives us the lead. Lutz will kick it away. And here we go. It'll be returned up the middle. Make the tackle. Isaiah Simmons is there. 57 seconds. All 3 timeouts. It's not perfect for us, but we got a lead. And Lamar will be in the gun with Derrick Henry. Takes the snap, looking to throw. He's going to roll left, throw late for Andrews. Tackled, timeout Ravens. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. Lamar keeps it running right. Bounces off a tackle. Bounces off another one. They're in field goal range. Timeout Ravens. We got to get a TFL here. Lamar in the pistol. Tight end's going to motion to the right. Snap. Running right. And timeout. All right. 2nd and 8. Lamar under center. And they're going to motion a tight end again here. Snap. They run it to the right, and we're all over it. Can't really. Now they're in the hurry up. All right. Lamar in the gun. Oh, they're going to snap it. And Lamar's going to throw it away. 4th and 10 on the 29. It's a long field goal try to give them the lead. We got to save the timeout. Loop's kick is up and right down the middle. So we have 18 seconds. We trail by 2 with 1 timeout. Will Lutz has a huge leg. It's going to be... Loop's going to kick it through the end zone. We're going to start in the 35. 18 seconds. Okay. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Down the seam for Theo Johnson. Incomplete. Okay. Worth the shot. Will Lutz, we need to get to the 42-yard line to have a shot. Okay. All right. 2nd and 10. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking to throw it. Left for Shakir. Out of bounds. 3rd and 10 now. All right. Snap, looks to throw. And there's nothing there. And now we got to try for a Hail Mary. Now, we do have decent matchups here. Hang on. Dart in the gun. Let's do that. I don't know. Snap. Dart looks to throw it. We're going to give Turpin a shot, and it's out of reach. Incomplete. That's going to be the game. We lose 45-43 in a very hard-fought battle. I mean, we gave it everything we had, but in the end, they got us. I don't know what more we could have done offensively, defensively. We got a long way to go. Jackson Dart with 3 upgrade points, so we're going to do Scrambler on the first one. And he gets decent upgrades there. Let's do Strong Arm. And then +2 throw accuracy. We're going to do Strong Arm again. And 4 upgrades this time. Beautiful. All right. JC Carpenter. Everyone else can get auto upgraded, but I mean, I don't know. What do we do? We're 9-4 now. Jackson Dart 324, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks. He was pretty good. Scottaboo was solid. Neighbors had a huge day. Theo Johnson had a big day. Shakir had 6 for 35 and a touchdown. That's such a Khalil Shakir stat line. Defensively, we were horrendous. There's no other way to put it. We gotta. This guy needs to go. How do I fire someone? He's so bad. Manage team. How do I... Can you not fire people anymore? I don't want to edit coach. That's not what I want. Yeah. Is that like not an option anymore? Because he's so unbelievably bad. Well, we're going to sim the week. And, yeah, we're 9-4 in the season. We're not playing good, but we're not playing bad. Our defense is just horrendous. Malik Neighbors is the NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He had 4 touchdowns in that game, I believe, which is insane. Abdul Carter with an upgrade point. We're going to put that into run stopper, actually, because we kind of need him to step up in that area, and he's going to get a bunch of upgrades here. Love that. But, I mean, our defense has got to turn it around, or we got to figure something out, because, wow. Our defense has been god-awful. I mean, is there anyone out here that can make a difference? Not really. Yeah, not really. Okay. Alright. Well, not exactly how we wanted that one to go, but that's going to wrap up this episode, guys. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, it's been the Captain, and peace!